My name is Austin Carrera. I'm 30 years old. I'm a working American. I'm not a pundit. I'm not a politician. I'm not a professional influencer. I work. I pay taxes. I raise a family. I live inside the consequences of decisions made far above my head. My family came to this country legally from Sicily through Ellis Island. They didn't come here for comfort. They came here for opportunity, for order, for a system where power was supposed to answer to the people, not the other way around. I grew up believing this country wasn't perfect, but that it was correctable, that authority could be questioned, that ideas could be tested, that truth didn't belong exclusively only to elites or institutions. That belief shaped how I see everything, how I see politics, faith, technology, and power. I don't trust systems just because they're complex. I don't submit to authority just because it speaks confidently, and I don't confuse credentials with wisdom. That worldview is why this exists. This is out the mud. Because most people aren't born into influence, they're born into work, into pressure, into systems they didn't design and narratives they didn't choose. And if you don't stop and question those systems, you don't stay neutral, you get managed. We live in a democratic republic, which means authority is supposed to be accountable. And accountability requires something uncomfortable: thinking, questioning, asking who built this, who benefits from this, and what assumptions we're being told not to examine. That responsibility doesn't stop at politics, it applies to the church too. Don't accept teaching just because a pastor sounds intelligent. Don't accept doctrine just because an evangelist says it with confidence. Don't outsource your conscience to charisma. Read for yourself. Study for yourself. Ask the questions people tell you not to ask. Think the thoughts that don't fit neatly into sermon outlines. Truth can withstand scrutiny. Only power fears the truth. Out the Mud exists to slow things down, to strip away all that noise, to look directly at systems of power, faith, and authority, and ask whether they deserve the trust they demand. Because responsibility doesn't disappear just because authority sounds confident. I'm Austin Carrera. Join me for this ride.